This is a good look for Dave's Auto Repair.
He's harassing me. He's following me. I work at Dave's Auto Repair.
Let's see what he. Let's just look at what he did right now. Let's look at how this guy was driving right now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Let's see how this guy was driving right now. You ready? Let's see. Let's check this out. Let's make a YouTube video. Dave's Auto Repair right here. Look at how this guy was driving this whole way. I think I have enough for my story. Thank you. I got the police coming too. So this is where he pulls over, right? Because he notices I'm following him because of the way he's driving. He pulls over, it comes back. Oh, there's the license plate. It's, maybe I could take that license plate off, right? This guy's not, he doesn't realize that the Tesla is always recording. I already got the license plate. Because I just started following him at this point. So here he comes, he's getting the tool ready. He thinks he's going to come out here and undo the license plate. But like my truck, you can't just take a license plate off. I got special nuts on there that prevent you from taking off the license plate, just like this guy has. Look at him. I'm going to take this off. He's going left with it. Oh, nope. Did you see his arm go down? He's lefty-loosey, right? Oh, it wouldn't loosen up. So immediately he gets back in. Damn, I can't take the license plate off. All right? That's not an option. So now we're going to continue. This is Steven. He works for Dave's Automotive. This is a client's truck that he's working on the weekend. It's March 1st on Sunday. And this is how he's driving this guy's truck. So Steven, what he's doing is, there's a freeway right by Dave's Automotive, right? There's a long street too. It goes uphill to Tuolumne. If you really want to do some work on a truck and you want to check things, you don't even have to drive more than 2 miles, right? You just go up that hill and then down. What just happened? Okay, so it went to a different video. This picks it back up. We're just going to watch how, you see Steven's taking all these residential roads. Even though he's by Tuolumne Road is right there. He can go up the hill to Tuolumne, right? Or he could take the 108. But instead he wants to go up Cedar Ridge, right? And he wants to drive through these back residential neighborhoods because if the police catch Steven, he's going to get a ticket for what he's doing. So he's got to avoid that. So he's got to take all these back roads with all these speed bumps that want people to slow. They go slow in their neighborhood. But, well, let's watch what Steven wants to do. He wants to drive through this neighborhood at like 40 miles an hour. Going over all these speed bumps, throwing smoke through the whole neighborhood. Not even in his own vehicle. It's a client's vehicle for Dave's Automotive that Steven's working on. And I guess Steven has been doing a good job and trying to change his life around, but I mean, look at what Steven's doing right here. Look at what he's doing. I guess before Steven was what I've heard from the officer is Steven was a bad guy and the officer knows of him. That's what the officer told me. He's like, I know of Steven. I know of these guys. So, I mean, they're known for being, they're known by the law enforcement. Probably for what they do. And here we go. So now we're hitting, what road is this? Oh, yeah, okay. So we're headed. There's the 108 that Steven could have taken, but law enforcement might be there, so he can't have law enforcement catching him, mistreating this guy's truck, and going on this long joyride, even though it doesn't even have to be a long joyride. Look at him just throwing smoke all over me. I'm in biohazard mode, by the way, so I don't smell any of it. But Steven doesn't know that. So he's just going to blow smoke, as much smoke as he can. That's the rolling coal right there. Well, the black smoke. There it is. It's turning black. Like, it starts out just white smoke, but the way Steven's driving, it's getting darker, you know. Here he is going 53 in a 45 in a customer's car for Dave's Automotive. That Steven works for Dave's Automotive. I talked to Dave. He said that, yeah, Steven does work for him. This is a client's car that he's working on the weekend. Kind of like, he said it was like a side job, but he's working out of Dave's Automotive. As you can see, he will go to Dave's Automotive. So when I talked to Dave, he seemed very hostile. He wanted to meet up in person. He even told me that he's gonna come to my house. He didn't ask me. He told me I'm on my way to your house. You know, it's what he texted me. I have the text. He said I'll just have to come to your house then, because I didn't want a confrontation. That's the text. He said let's meet up and talk, all three of us. And I go, I don't want a confrontation. And he goes, and I'll come to your house. I don't have to come to your house. He said he knows my license plate number, he knows my phone number, and he knows where he's going to find out where I live. That's what he told me on the phone. First time I met Dave, he seemed like a straight up guy. I met him. I'm a mailman, right? So I delivered some mail to him. I'm not actually doing mail right now, but I delivered some mail to him, and he's like, "Oh, you have a Tesla?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, I like to hustle, you know." And he's like, "I respect that." And he was like, "Nice." And I started out our conversation with that, like, "You remember me? We met. I delivered your mail. My name is Sean Go, and I have a blue Tesla." And I record the police with this blue Tesla. I record people with this blue Tesla. Anything I can see in public, I record with this blue Tesla, and I love it. Ooh, I would be so mad if I was this owner of this truck. Look at him hit this at 30 miles an hour. Hit that, hit that. He hit these speed bumps at 40, though. That's going to mess up your alignment, you know, on an old truck like this, too. Like, how good is the alignment, you know? Like, I'm just going to go abuse this dude's truck. You ever get your truck back and it's like something else is wrong with it? This is why. Because of people like Steven, who's turning his life around. Look at this. Look, he rolled all that coal just to go right there and turn left. You know what I mean? Like, it's uncalled for. It's ridiculous. And here he goes right in here to Dave's Automotive. There's the sign, Dave's Automotive, Sonora, California, Auto Repair. Bam. I just want to add one thing to this story. You know, when I talked to Dave on the phone, I said, you know, he shouldn't be driving through our neighborhoods doing this just to avoid police, you know? Dave just stuck up for his guy, right? He said, why don't I come to your house and do burnouts in front of your house? That's what Dave told me. And then he's like, come down here. I'll talk to you right now. Meet me down here. I told him I didn't want a confrontation. He told me he'd come to my house. So, I mean, this guy likes to threaten people. He said if I was to expose this story that he'd sue me, but I'm just recording in public. And this is what I saw from Steven at Dave's Automotive, and then what Dave himself told me when I confronted him. Like, Steven is mistreating people's vehicles, and it's not good that he's driving through these communities like this, blowing smoke and just terrorizing the neighborhoods. He should be on the freeway. And the guy just stuck up for his guy. He's like, he's working on a truck. Like, he has to drive it recklessly through neighborhoods to work on trucks. And he threatened to, like, fight me and sue me and all kinds of shit. I'm still putting this out there.